Hello, 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 my beautiful people. And this is CC Divine Message Tarot once again. Today, I'm giving a message, a channeling message that has come through. I tried to wait for tonight so I can illustrate what they were saying to me, what was coming through. But I guess this needs to come through now, and they want me to give out this message. This is, if you found this, there's something in here. This is definitely meant for you. Okay. So last night I was meditating, and upon meditating, it kept on coming to me. The absence, from Conversations with God. I think his name is. Hold on, let me get his name. Hold on. Yeah, his name is Neil Donald Walsh, if I'm saying it right, but it's the quote that he said in the book of Conversations with God. If you haven't read it, and if you feel drawn to, please do. But as I was meditating this, what was coming through, which is from this book, the absence of that which you are not, that which you are is not. And I kept on rehearsing over and over, and I kept on asking, what is this about? Now, this is definitely meant for somebody, firstly. If you do not understand this, I first need to illustrate it to you and then give you the channeled message, the downloads that has come through. Okay, let's say, for example, you are this candle. It's lighter now, so you don't really see the effects of the light here. It's just illuminating here. Anyway, you are the light, okay? And the absence of that which you are not. What's the absence? The opposite of light. The absence of that which is not light is darkness. So, in the absence of darkness, there's no darkness. That which you are, which is light, is not, because you cannot be light without darkness. All right? And this is what he's trying to explain in the book. And also, I've got the message that I need to explain this phrase, this understanding to somebody. In the absence of that which you're not, the dark, which is the absence, it's not here. That which you are, which is the light now, you are not, because you cannot fully express yourself. If the candle is burning brightly in the sunlight, it does not know its full purpose. Only in the darkness can it be light, know its light, know its purpose, be its purpose. That which you are not, God, which you are not, or the absence of that which you are not, which is God, that which you are, ego, is not, unless you are in the presence of God, or the God within you, the universe. We are all connected as one. Again, you cannot be this if you don't know darkness. You cannot know hot if you don't know cold. The both must be there and must represent each other and come together as one in order for you to know who you are. And this is where the law of polarity comes in, which speaks about the principle that states everything has its opposite. If it doesn't have its opposite, how would you know your value, your purpose? So there's that duality, that balance. Everything holds an opposite, all which is true. Now, the message I need to give to somebody here is that there's certain things in your life that you are not coping with. And you have this belief, I'm going to be okay. I'm going to be fine. I'm going to be successful. I am the light. But you are always attracting the opposite. And that's the law of polarity. In order to know your strength, you must come about difficulties. And some of you cannot just handle this, but you're going about it in the wrong way, my collective. Whatever you claim to be, the opposite must show up to show you who you truly are. I hope this makes sense. So when you getting that opposite, you keep saying, why? I'm saying I'm successful. I'm acting as if I'm successful, that I am the light, but I'm keep on attracting these obstructions in my life, this sad moments, this unhappiness, this situations I cannot control. I'm here to tell you, and this is the download, and this is the illustration I had to give you, that there is a deep rooted belief within you. Now, I'm going to give an example. I'm giving you what has been given to me. Excuse the rumbling here, the scrambling here, but there's a deep rooted belief that is keeping you from your blessings. Now, yes, yes, the law of polarity is always at play. You must receive the opposite in order to know who you are. If there's no opposite, you are not the light. But there's this deep-rooted belief that I'm giving an example. I am successful. I am abundant. I am in love, which at the moment you are not. But that which you are claiming, the opposite is going to show up all the time. And somehow it's like you are running away from your true self, who you are, your shadows. And this is where you need to come in there. You need to not run away from your shadows, but you need to state exactly what you are so that the light can come through, so that you can work on you. I'm not by no means saying you need to claim I'm broke, I'm unhappy, but you need to state what you are. You need to accept it, you need to believe it, and you need to know it's okay. And when you do that, you're in presence with, you're not running away from your shadow, from your presence, from your situation by saying, I am abundant, I am. And deep down, your dominant thought, you are angry, you are unhappy, you are upset. And then that reflects on your outer world. And then you say to yourself, why is the opposite showing up? Because your dominant thought, no matter what you are claiming, your dominant thought deep down is stating, I'm unhappy, you're running away from your shadows. So you need to become present in order to know your light. In order for your light, you need to sit with your shadows and say, I am unhappy. I am alone. I am broke. And sit with it and feel it. Feel it, guys. And be content at where you are. Don't try and be something you're not. Be content and keep doing what you are doing. But you are not doing it from lack. You're doing it from acceptance. Get me. Get me on this. You're not doing it from lack. Oh, no, you're doing it from because I enjoy doing this. Or this is my job and I'm going to do it at the best of my abilities because I acknowledge I have bills to pay. I acknowledge that I'm in the situation. And when you do, you're changing that belief that, oh, I'm happy. Oh, that you're releasing that deep-rooted belief, and you're able to see now what you can change because you're accepting your reality. And then you become that which you are. The absence, you're becoming that absence, and then you can be that of which you are. Accepting what you are brings about who you are, what you are. So you've kept this belief, I'm giving example again, you know your belief. You've kept this belief of, I need to be positive, I need to show this, I need to do that, but not addressing your shadows. And what you need to heal. You need to heal. You need to sit with that. And that's when these ideas come. When you accept that you are not the absence of that which you are not. When you accept that, ideas, opportunities come for you. Polarity again. That must show you there is an opposite. When you accept, here's the negative, here's the positive. When you become dual, here in the middle, accepting presence and saying, I'm on this negative path. I'm on the negative side. I'm unhappy. I am alone. I've accepted this. And sit with it and accept it. And keep doing what you got to do. But not from lack, but from acceptance. Polarity must happen. The opposite of the positive side of this must show up. There must be opportunities. There must be someone coming to you and saying, I can help you. Doors will start opening because you are not coming from lack. You are coming from acceptance. You are not coming from I am desiring the desire, the lack. That's when you're going to see the opposite. But when you choose the desire, yes, I know I do not have enough money. Yes, I'm going to put my best foot forward at work and do my job to the best of my abilities. You will get that promotion. Doors will start opening. You'll start becoming in alignment with who and what you are. And the positive of that must show up. I hope you are getting this. I want to give an example quickly of success in polarity here. When you recognize that every negative thought or emotion contained within you, that negative emotion in success, that negative thought or emotion contains within you the seed of a positive thought or emotion. For example, if you're feeling stressed about a deadline, you need to recognize that underneath that stress is the desire to succeed or meet your goal. So, but come from it, from choosing it, the desire. That's when you become in alignment with it. Not desiring the desire from lack. That's when you're going to receive the opposite. Allow that stress or fear to be the anchor that fuels your success. Recognize it, accept it, feel it, and ask, how can I change it? And see the opposite appear for you. It's that illustration, I can't remember, but it's that illustration, I'm sure you've heard of it. Don't climb the ladder. Don't climb the ladder. You keep on saying it because this is your situation. You know, I'm not going to climb that ladder. I'm not going to, you haven't seen it. Your situation is not that. But when you go to bed, they illustrate that. You see the ladder. You see yourself climbing the ladder. Because now the opposite must happen. And somewhere in your present or future, a ladder is going to appear for you to climb it. The same is happening here, and this is a message for someone, very clearly, once again. There's a deep-rooted belief that you need to let go of that belief. That belief that I'm not saying, don't say I'm successful. We all have the potential to be that and feel it and have it and believe it, yes. But recognize where you are now. Accept it. Do not run away from your shadow. And when you do, you reconnect from the darkness into the light, from the shadow into the light. And then you see you moving into that, but you need to accept. You need to come from acceptance, knowing where you are, being present, accepting it. And the solutions will come. Ask your higher self, your soul. How can I change it? And when you come from acceptance, polarity must happen as well. From this point where you are, you must shift. And then you will see what you are claiming, because you're coming from acceptance, must show up in your reality. I hope this channeling has made sense and has reached whoever needs to reach it. I hope this has resonated, you have enjoyed, and please, please let me know in the comments below. Thank you. Goodbye.